Welcome, Fumblers. We're sweet and sour.
Good morning. Hey guys, so I'm just pulled into my work, and on my way to work I was thinking about the video I shot this morning, which was my morning routine. So I wanted to do a quick video or conversation about that morning routine and some of the things that I've also done in my life to make it simpler. So I work full time. I work anywhere from 9 to 10 hours. Some days open to close, 12 hours, 13 hours. In a given week, I can work anywhere from 40 to 55 hours. I go through stages of excessive working and not so excessive working. So I have found things in my life that simplify it so I have more free time with the family. One of those things is my house. So I have a lot of routines that I do, such as when I walk through the house or a room, if I don't have anything in my hands, I pick something up and I take it to another room or wherever it's going, preferably like in my path. So if my clothing closet is in our entertainment room, so in the morning when I go in to get my clothes, if there are cups and stuff sitting in the entertainment room, I pick them up and take them with me back to the kitchen. If there's laundry, I drop it in the washer and things like that. But one of the really big things that I do is, somebody once said to me that your kid's not going to remember a clean house. A kid is going to remember the time that they spend with you when they grow up. So I have kind of simplified things so that I don't spend as much time cleaning and picking up. What I mean by that is, I don't have a bunch of knickknacks in my house. Everything that I have in the house is either on a wall or it's a small knickknack somewhere. I probably could be, I think I have less than 5 knickknacks sitting out around my house. The rest is a picture or a pop of color in a curtain, things like that. The color theme in my house is bright and vivid. We used to have like this mauve and burgundy scene, and when we moved about 2 years ago, my husband suggested that we change that color theme up that we had been kind of, it had been around for a long time. So we decided that we were going to pick some colors and we were going to go bright and vivid so that our house is fun and cheery all the time. In addition to that, we still continue to simplify. So I don't have to spend a bunch of time dusting, cleaning things, moving them around. I can easily see what's out of place in my house because there's not a lot of knickknacks sitting on things. I keep everything simple so that I don't have to spend time cleaning. I don't want to spend time cleaning. And then even on the deep cleaning days, so we do 2 things in my house. I either pay somebody to come in and do it so that I have that time more with the family, or on Sundays, which is always my day off, that we take 1 hour and we clean as a family. So the little one sweeps and mops. He likes to do that. He likes to vacuum. So that's what he does. I typically will deep clean the bathroom or the kitchen. My husband will do a few other things that need to get done, like the trash out and any dusting that needs to be done, things like that. So we bust through it within an hour, and what we don't get done sits. Fortunately, I don't have a child that plays on the floor, so the floors typically aren't that big of a deal when it comes to mopping them because there's nobody down on the floor. It's shoe traffic. So, and we have hardwoods and laminate throughout the house, so we don't have to typically spend a lot of time vacuuming. We actually have a vacuum that does both carpet and hardwoods. So we can just run it through the house. The mopping is the one thing that tends to be the very last thing that we do, especially with the dogs in the house and things like that. So I've simplified everything to where I only have a minimum amount of time to do it. So I keep the house picked up through clutter. As I walk through it, I pick things up and put them in their place. And I do that instead of setting specific time aside for it. I just do it as I change rooms. So if I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom and I find a pair of socks in the living room, I drop them by my washer in my laundry basket. If I'm changing rooms and I see a cup or a plate or a piece of trash out, I pick it up and drop it where it belongs. We have trash cans throughout the house. So husband goes through on Sundays typically and pulls all of those trash bags so that it's not laying around. So my house is typically clutter free 90% of the time. I have routines for my dishes. I typically either, if I don't get them done at night or put in the dishwasher, I do them while I'm making my coffee and feeding the dogs in the morning and kick it on as I'm leaving. Same with my washer and dryer. I typically do 1 to 2 loads a night, and I fill it in the morning, kick it on. When I get home from work, I pop it in the dryer. I'm not big on wrinkles. I would rather have that time, so I don't typically iron and do any of that stuff. So I keep everything as simple as possible. So I don't buy clothes that have to go to the laundromat. Or the cleaners. I buy clothes that are typically wrinkle free, so then if I leave them in the dryer too long, I can just throw them back in the dryer with a wet rag and I'm good to go. Or some wrinkle release or something like that. So keep life simple. Make more time for the things that matter. Your kids aren't going to remember you cleaning the house. I truly believe that. They're not going to remember that mom kept a dirty house. They're going to remember the time that you spent with them. So simplify what you can simplify so that you have more time with friends and family. Hopefully there was a few little tips in here that you can use to simplify things. Declutter your house. That'll make you feel more comfortable. Less things you have to do and clean. We keep a 1 in, 1 out rule so that we don't have too much stuff in the house. So if I want to change out a picture, or somebody gives me something, I try to take something out, so that I don't have so much junk in the house all the time, that I have to mess with picking up or cleaning. I don't like to do that. I don't want to spend my time doing that. I am a clean person. I am a clutter-free, I need everything in its place kind of person. So I keep trash cans everywhere, and I pick up things as I'm moving room to room. Whenever there's a pause in something, I grab something else or I do one other activity. So I'm typically multitasking even when I'm at home. So hope these will help with you. You guys have a great day. Bye. I'm out.
Media. Share your love with a like. Participate with comments. Share with everyone. Make friends by subscribing. And do as you're told. Definitely do as you're told. I'm out.